The whole electric mobility agenda is front and center of Kenya government policy. In fact, we are at the final stages of setting up an electric vehicle manufacture facility in Kenya. We believe very strongly that that is the direction we should be going. The policy framework is in place. In fact, for my use and State House use, there will be a few vehicles. I think we have already ordered 20 vehicles for use in my office, which are electric motor vehicles, to ensure that we begin to lead the way, even as we provide the framework for assembly and for manufacture of electric vehicles in Kenya, including electric motorcycles. If you follow the events in COP28, we mobilized more than $1 billion under our framework of Africa Green Industrialization Initiative. It is among the conversations that are alive. There were 8 heads of state in the launch in COP28 last year on the Africa Green Industrialization Agenda, because this is the direction we all want to push our continent, so that it moves from the potential that we have, move it into the opportunities that are needed, and drive it into investment that will unlock that potential and actualize the opportunities that we are looking for. So this is the agenda that we have. It is a live agenda. I have just finished a conversation with the president of Gabon on the same items, on how they will plug in to the Africa Green Industrialization Initiative as we get more and more countries on board, so that we can mobilize resources globally, because we have set ourselves as a continent that we are not only going to drive green growth for ourselves, but we are also going to assist other economies decarbonize, because we have the resources, we have the human capital, we have the energy resources, green energy for that matter, to be able to drive global industrialization agenda. That is the scope, and that is the space around which we are organizing ourselves. Let me also tell you that we are pushing for a fairer, as you heard in my statement, a fairer international global architecture, because the availability of concessional resources will assist countries in the global south, countries, low-income countries, to unlock their potential. The current global financial architecture is discriminatory. It is rigged, if you may, against other people. And that is why we are saying this is a conversation we must have, and we are not just making statements about it. Next month, in April, here in Nairobi, we will be having heads of state convened here with the World Bank for us to have a conversation on IDA Replenishment 21, for us to have a conversation on concessional financing. How do we make more resources available through the concessional window that are not expensive, that will enable more countries, especially in our continent, to unlock their renewable energy potential, to unlock the job creation opportunities that we have, so that we can have a much more fairer development paradigm in globally, and more specifically in our side of the world.